Hey! So, we're here to do another Ouija Board Wednesday.
Whee!
And today we're gonna ask, being loud over there.
Get situated.
We're gonna ask all of your questions, basically. We're gonna ask like everything that you've told us to ask, if we feel it's okay to ask. And we were just talking, because we always talk to it before we start playing. And it's moving pretty slow right now, so if it's going kind of slow, sorry, maybe it'll speed up once it gets energy or something. But yeah.
I am concerned. We talked to it and it was moving, this chair, it was moving relatively slow, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, not weirded out, but it like kind of started off weird. It's not like freaking me out that much, but
yeah, we said, is there anyone here that wants to talk to us? And it starts out by saying no, or
No.
that was listening to us.
Yeah, we said, is anybody listening? Because it wasn't
Nobody
saying
was
anything when we said, does anybody want to talk to us? And then when we said, oh, is anybody listening? It went to no. So I was like,
Thanks.
maybe? Are you still here?
It's a little faster.
You know what I want to do? I want to just look at the camera when I'm playing so that you can't freaking see the board. So people can stop being like, they're faking it.
Okay, let's look deeply into the camera. Wait, then we won't know what it's saying.
Okay, can we ask your name? Okay, can you try to spell out your name? Okay. Okay, we're gonna look deeply in the camera and it's gonna try to spell out its name.
Oh, wait, then we won't know what its name is ever. What are we gonna call it?
Oh yeah, you're right. Dang it. Can we do a test for the Ouija board?
We can ask and then we can ask again and it can
Yeah.
spell it again. Okay.
Okay, can we do that? Will you do that?
Will you spell it twice?
I'm looking deeply in the camera right now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, can you spell out or spell the initials of your name?
Okay, yes. I'm presuming.
Okay. What is your name?
I literally have no idea where it's even going.
Mm-mm.
Is it writing a full name?
Okay, it's on a U. Okay, can you respell that?
B L U.
B-L-U?
I thought last time it did 4 letters. It was like turn. I don't know,
Yeah.
did it?
I don't know.
Blue? Is that what it's saying his name is?
Is your name Blue?
Is that your initials? Very slow, yes. Okay, I don't know if it said blue the first time.
I don't know what it said the first time.
Maybe.
We're gonna have to run it back.
I mean, I really have no idea if you'll even be able to see on camera because it's hard for us to even see what it's
Yeah.
on with it in the circle.
Okay, what year did you die?
$1913? Is that what that says?
Is that 1913?
Not too
What the heck? That freaking century. No, I'm just
A century?
century, isn't that 1,000 years?
I have no idea.
Wait, a
About
decade.
century.
Wait, a decade's 10.
That's 100
It's 100?
years.
What's 10 years called?
Because it's 2016, so 1913. It's 103 years.
Go to school, kids.
Go to school. Learn. Yeah, it says go to school. So.
It says go to school. How old were you when you died?
$25.
Yeah.
That is very similar to our age.
It is. We're 21.
We could have been best friends.
We could have been buddies.
Wait, we didn't even ask if
Oh,
boy
wait.
or girl.
Are you a boy?
We could have been
You're
boyfriend,
a
girlfriend.
We could have been dating.
Yes. Very true.
Oh, man. Okay, can we ask you what some YouTube commenters want us to ask?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna read what the commenters say, and then we will ask you what they say to ask you.
You made that so confusing. Okay, a lot of people have been wanting us to ask about, god damn it, stay. Okay. If magic's real. Holy shit. System, and if it exists.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with commenter questions. Okay, is magic real, they would like to know.
Like, black magic?
Okay, now, are we talking about like black magic? Okay, so is like wizards from like the show Harry Potter, the freaking movies Harry Potter, is that type of magic, like, is that type of magic actually real?
So,
Harry Potter.
what kind is real? Witches?
Is black magic was real, right? Okay.
Okay. What is black magic?
Yeah, I'm not too keen. I know black magic is like dark magic, and dark magic is bad magic. So that magic is like used for evil, but is there like, quote, quote, a good actual type of magic?
Is it real?
Is that called white magic? No. So, obviously everybody knows like the card trick magic and stuff is not real, right? Okay, so another question on the magic show, on the magic, the magic question, words.
Words.
The Carbonaro Effect is a TV show, and that you're on right now. No, just
If only.
but is he really like a real magician?
What do you mean?
Like, you know all the stuff he does on there, like, I feel like it's like fake. I don't know. I feel like all that. Have you ever seen the Carbonaro Effect?
Yes, I have. But I don't really remember what he does.
He does like weird shit that like is.
But that's magic. That's what magic is.
Is that real? Is that
But
real
that's not
magic?
legit magic. That's just like magicians doing that.
Okay, is that like? But it would have to be, the stuff he does would have to be some type of real magic, like appearing and reappearing and making things.
That's the power of magic and tricks. And lighting tricks.
I don't know.
No magician reveals how they do it. Whatever that
I don't
means.
know about it. It concerns me. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next question.
I don't really know what else to ask about magic.
I just really am interested in the Carbonaro Effect thing. I'm like, is that really? But is it really real? Like, I know it's just like it should just be like a trick, but is it really real? Like,
Is it a trick or is it real?
Wait. Okay. Is it really just like a trick of like eyes?
Yes.
But like, is it like real magic?
No. Dude, what the? Okay, I don't know.
Okay, we're just gonna ask another question because we're confused on that topic.
Okay, this says. Here, you want to read them?
Okay, here we go.
Well, I don't know. You gotta kind of read
This says, I think we've asked this before, but it says, do good people go to the same place as bad people when they die? So, do good people go to the same place as bad people when they die? No. We've talked to another spirit and it said there was no technical heaven and or hell. Was that correct? But is it... No, that wasn't correct. So is there real... Okay, what they said is it's not called... I remember it said... It didn't say it's not called heaven or hell. They said it's not called that, but it is technically... Is it what we know as that?
I thought it wasn't.
That's what I thought they said last time too. That's
Everyone's
why I'm like,
giving us weird answers. If you commit suicide, do you still get to be with your family on the other side? No. That's interesting.
okay, so my mind goes through a bunch of stuff. Whenever I hear questions like that, like, I don't know, like my mind goes through a lot of things. Is suicide like equivalent to murdering somebody else? Okay, so this is off of, we're gonna ask this question. It's kind of like a conspiracy theory, and I know they're probably talking about where they've seen Shane's video, because I've seen a lot of conspiracy videos because I love to watch those. But I've seen, in my hand. So I've seen a lot of those. And one of the conspiracy theories was that Avril Lavigne actually died, and I can't remember what they said she died of.
Why do they think she died? I need to know. I'm confused.
I can't remember why they think she died. Something happened and they think she died.
And then they got a new one to replace
And then they
her?
got another girl that like looks like her. So we're gonna ask, is Avril Lavigne actually dead?
Nope.
Nope, there answers that question, I guess.
She's alive.
Okay, so I'm also gonna base another one off of these. I heard a conspiracy theory, and I didn't like look too much into it, but I've been hearing a lot about like people being like cloned or being like saved their, I don't know, their genetics or DNA to make them again, or like the Taylor Swift thing where they say she was reincarnated from that, or not reincarnated, but she was like made from another girl. But I think we asked that. No, we asked if she was a lizard person. I don't know. Getting off topic, but there's like a bunch of these people that are being said to be clones, and I heard one that Beyonce was, because like in videos they've been caught just like staring or like going like this. It's really weird. If you watch them, their videos are creepy. There was one of,
I'm kind of scared.
I can't remember the guy's name, and I know I'll sound dumb if I say what name I think it is, so I'm not even going to say who I kind of think it is. But there was one of a guy, and he was just kind of like stared at a camera for a long time, and it was during like interview where they hold the mic and they were like talking to him, and he was like, he said something, he was like, yeah, and then like instantly like stopped and just stared at the camera for like.
Okay, but why would that make him a clone? I feel like that'd make him a robot or an alien.
Yeah, was it a robot? I remember.
Okay, I stare sometimes too though, so like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then, and that's what the one with Beyonce, she was like at a ball game or something with Kanye, and she was sitting there and going.
Okay, that seems so fucking normal. Like, I feel like.
And I was kind of thinking that too. If I was at a freaking basketball game and I was bored and didn't know what the hell was going on, I'd be like,
thinking in my head.
Like, yeah. And then I can't remember. There's another
Beyonce is a clone.
Is Beyonce a clone / robot / what the conspiracy theories say?
No.
No. Have they ever cloned an actual human being? No thanks, Lita. Is the moon real or is it just a projection? Wait. I've heard that. I've heard the moon is just a projection.
I thought you said the mood. The moon?
Is the moon real? Okay, I knew that was a dumb thing. I seen
the
it.
Earth is flat though, so.
Is the Earth flat?
I told you.
We're gonna ask that every video just to prove a point. Everybody go watch that one video. You should try to link it because that video is convincing.
Dude, seriously, go look at videos about the Earth being flat and you're gonna believe it, okay? I swear.
I guess you could convince, if somebody's really convincing, you could convince them of anything.
True.
I guess. I could try. We put out new videos every Wednesday. Whose is that? Is that Shane?
That's Jenna.
Jenna? No, there's somebody else that says, subscribe to my channel, I'll put up videos every Wednesday.
Jenna says that.
Love you, bye.
And she says sometimes on Thursday.
Sometimes on Thursday. Yeah, but somebody else says it that just says strictly Wednesday. I know Jenna says Thursdays. No, it's definitely Jenna.
I've been watching a lot of her lately though. Yeah. This one says to ask it where the spirit's at and if it can move this towards the direction that it's at.
Okay. Can you, if you are you in this room with us right at the moment? Okay. Since you're in the room with us, can you move the Ouija board thing? I don't want to say planchette because is that
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. That's how I always pronounced it. But can you move our little mover to what direction you're in? Okay, go ahead and move it to where you are at.
It's beside Alicia.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. It's just moving. You can stop at this point. Is it spelling something?
HXP?
It's saying... Hello? Was that what you're trying to say?
Okay then.
I was gonna say, can you show the people on here how you're supposed to hold this?
Oh yeah, so we get a lot of negative comments saying that we're doing everything that we do absolutely wrong, which is pretty annoying, but like, side note for maybe another video or something. But a lot of random people have been commenting saying we're holding this upside down, and I don't know if like the angle you're looking at it looks upside down, because I was thinking that's what they were thinking because we have it playing like this. Maybe they thought we have it upside down for them to see, but I'm gonna show you. We're not holding the planchette.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying we're holding it upside down. Like, why would the words have to be this way? That makes no sense.
Okay, so first demonstration. In the box, it comes like this. As you can see, the outline is like that.
And it says Ouija right there.
And it says,
so we would probably hold that towards us so we could
there.
read it.
So that's our first thing. But like on the back, there you go, everyone.
See.
Which way is that?
That's the way we're holding it.
Is that upside down? Huh?
I don't know why everyone thinks that we're holding it
the box
upside down.
lie?
I don't think so.
Are we holding you right?
Yes, it says so. So, eat a dick.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Blue.
Okay, someone wants us to ask if Michael Jackson really died.
Okay, did Michael Jackson really die?
Damn, Daniel. Damn it, my camera's about to overheat, so we'll be back in a minute, basically. And this probably is going to be a really fucking long video because we have a bunch of questions to ask. So we're just going to make like an hour-long Ouija board video.
And it's for you guys, all your questions.
So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so if you passed on and you want to see a family member that had passed on way before you, if you chose to be reincarnated, would you be able to see them? Why would it matter if you're being reincarnated?
Like, didn't we talked in that one video and it said you can make a choice to be reincarnated and lose all your memory or not?
Oh, okay. So if you choose to be
reincarnated.
Wait, if you choose to be, then you wouldn't see anyone.
Yeah, so her question, the answer to her question, I can answer it right now, is no.
Yeah, it's done said if you...
Yeah.
If we die, we'd see a family member.
If you die, you can see your family members in the place that you go. And then you'd be in purgatory when you die, and then you can choose to go to what we know as heaven, or you can choose to be reincarnated. But if you choose to be reincarnated, it's kind of like a win or lose situation. If you want to be reincarnated into something, then you lose all your current memory and you start over as something else.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% on what you get to choose to be. If you get to choose what you get to be.
I want to be a pencil.
I want to be a pencil. I want to get used.
I want to get used. This says, does magic exist as in spells, witchcraft, and telekinesis? Well, did we ask about spells?
I didn't ask about spells or telekinesis.
Let's just ask if telekinesis.
Okay.
What is that again?
Telekinesis, where you can move shit with your mind.
Oh, okay. Okay,
are you still here? Okay. We're dearly sorry we took a minute, but we had to get some shit together. Okay, we have a question. We're gonna ask, is spells real? Are spells real? I knew, that felt wrong. It felt so wrong.
Is spells real?
Is spells real?
Okay.
Country boy.
What about telekinesis?
Okay, is telekinesis actually real? It is?
Okay.
Are you at peace where you are?
Well, that's good.
That's good. I'm glad you are.
It says next time can you ask if hell exists or if they are happy in purgatory or if they are bored at that place. So we know about hell, don't we? Didn't we say that exists?
Okay, for your question, you can go and watch past videos because we've asked about hell and it says that what we know as hell is real, but it's not called that. It's not known to... Once you pass on, you'll know what it is, and it's not known as hell to ghosts, apparently, is what somebody told us last time. But to touch on the are you bored thing, if you are in purgatory, since you're in purgatory right now, are you bored with your purgatory?
Are they happy?
No. Are you happy there?
Well, that's good.
That's very good as well.
Do you see this?
What's it say? Okay, well it says, can you ask if My Chemical Romance is going to get back together? Is My Chemical Romance going to get back together?
Oh, sad answer.
Whoever wanted to know that, I'm sad. I'm sorry.
It said to ask if is it Frerald? That would be Fred and Gerald or something.
Frerard.
Frerald?
Am I saying that right?
Frerald?
Frerard.
Is that real? They want to know.
Frerard. It's Frerard. Okay, it says, and if Frerard is real.
Frerard.
Is Frerard real?
I don't know what's
Whatever Frerard is.
That flew.
That was terrifying.
Me, came off.
Do you like humans?
That's cool.
Okay. Thank you for liking me.
You said aliens look like humans, so could you please ask if it's like the movie Fifth Wave? I don't know what that is.
Okay, I've never seen the movie Fifth Wave, but we're gonna ask, are aliens like in the movie Fifth Wave?
Well, now I need to go watch that and see what
Now we
aliens
gotta
are
go
like.
watch
Is that like
Fifth
humans?
Wave.
I don't know.
So it did say aliens were like humans.
Okay, ask if they watch their loved ones that are still alive.
Well, he was born in 1911, so I'm gonna guess he doesn't have any loved
It
ones.
could be like his
still left.
grandkids.
Okay, if you have any loved ones or any of your family tree that is still alive, can you still watch them?
Can they like help them? They need help.
Can you help them in it, like any of their times of need?
Aww.
Oh, you can help them.
Okay, someone wants to know who will sit on the Iron Throne of the Game of Thrones when it's all done.
Well,
I don't know anything about that.
me either. We can try to do that. I've never even seen Game of Thrones, honestly. Don't know any of their things. But, okay, we can try to ask. Can we try to ask something and you try to spell it out? Okay. This person asks, who will sit on the Game of Thrones, or the Iron Throne, when the Game of Thrones is over, the show?
On the Iron Throne when the Game of
Thrones is over.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna sit on that throne?
When the Game of Thrones is over. B?
B.
Is that a B? This is not even on letters. It's like in the middle.
B.
BS? Was it BT? That's a very strong no. It just like
Yeah.
keeps going.
It's like, no.
Very much no. Can you
B
try to...
Is there anybody on that show with the name B?
So it's the person whose name starts with a B.
That's an ominous yes.
Okay, so there's your answer. I have no idea.
I don't
but
know. So
it's-
if that's wrong or that's right, then you got me.
Don't know what that means. Muscle Man Joe 1, maybe you can see his picture, little spirit, says if we can ask what his spirit guide's name is, because he wants to know if you know, because I guess he knows. So, ask what it is.
Okay. He would like to know what his spirit guide name is.
NT. It's NT.
Okay. Your name is NT.
If you're watching this and that means anything or is correct or wrong, let us know.
Let us know, I guess,
'Cause I'm kind
because-
of curious.
Don't know. Can anybody be a sidekick if they train hard enough? No. So there's only like select people that are psychics then? Cool. Are chakras real?
What the fuck is that?
Your kind of like your aura, I think.
Never
Heard the
heard
word.
of that word before.
Are chakras real?
They don't know. They don't even fucking know what that word is. Is an aura real? Well,
I've heard the word chakra before. I know it's real.
huh.
Is there such thing as evil versus
What
good?
does that even mean? Oh.
Is there such thing as evil versus good?
They don't know. Because your question made no sense. Yes? Are you agreeing
Your
with me?
question made no sense.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Twitter wants us to try to ask things about each other that we wouldn't know and test it. Oh, wait, is that what it says? You could try to
Could be
ask
funny.
it stuff about each other, things that
I mean, that's
the
gonna be
other
hard
person
though.
doesn't know, just to test it. But how does that make sense?
That doesn't what they said
Maybe
doesn't
like,
make sense.
what's the color of your socks? And then, but then like you know though.
Yeah, that's
we
what
should
I'm
ask
saying.
it something that we don't know until we go check. Like you did that one time about your like what your mom was doing, and then you went and checked or something.
Yeah, no, that was terrifying. Me and Haley did that, and also me and me and Hannah used to play. We asked who was gonna text me next, and it spelled out the name, and it was that person, and it was terrifying.
What? Do it to me.
And it
Wait, is that
even-
bad to do? Should we not do it or should we do it? 'Cause that's
I've done it. I don't know, like I haven't done any research on that, but I have literally done it, and I said, well, what we asked was like, who's the next person that's gonna text me, and it spelled out a name, and I was like, okay. And then we said, what are they gonna say? And it said, hey, and that's exactly what they said. Okay, can you spell out the name of a person that will text me next? Yes. Okay, you can spell out the name of who's going to text me.
Is that an N? No. Just say no. It says no one.
I was like, no. I was thinking it was saying no, and then I was like, why did it just get a no? So no one's gonna text me soon, I guess. Is that what you were trying to say?
Let's ask it what the last text that I got said, because I haven't opened it. I don't know what it said. What
Okay.
it know?
Can you spell out the first word or some? Okay, I don't know how to do it because it's not gonna be able to spell out a whole paragraph if it
Yeah.
is, or if it's a whole.
Just the first word of the last text I got?
Yes. Okay. Okay. Sydney has gotten a text and she hasn't opened it yet. Can you spell out the first word of that text? Okay. Go ahead and spell it out.
Did it say B-A-B? Is it gonna be like babe or baby?
Oh no. Is it?
I don't know.
Is that what?
Why did it stop?
Is that what you're trying to spell?
Okay. It's a yes. No, that is not the first. That is not the word at all. That's nowhere near the word that I got. Laceration.
Laceration. That wasn't right.
Yes. Is that gonna be the next thing that I'll get? Yes. Let's see. If I say something back to him, let's see if he says the word babe or baby.
Oh God. They asked if like it can move a flame because like they're said to move flames, and while I've played with Ouija boards and the flame has moved and we said, hey, can you move the flame? I do feel like it has to do with the air because I feel like flames flicker, and also
Yes.
the wick can have like weird things that make it move weird also. But then there are times, I remember, I think it was me and Haley played once, and the fire was moving really weird, and the candle beside it, we told it to move the black candle, and we had a candle, a black candle, a white candle, and the fire beside it I didn't remember moved a little different. But honestly, it could just be us taking as that, and it could just be
Yeah.
moving different.
I'm not
So
sure.
on that, I'm not sure about, but we can ask, can you move fire? It says it can move fire. I mean,
I don't even want to try because I feel like how are we gonna prove that it's doing it?
yeah. But I mean, honestly, if you feel you don't hear there's no wind in here. So if it was moving ridiculously, then I would kind of be like, wow.
Yeah,
But
if
still.
it was like flying, if it like went out, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Do you walk like we walk? Okay. Okay, can you fly, they ask.
That'd be fun. Someone else asked us to ask if Frerod is real.
We already asked that.
I know someone else said that.
What is that? What is that?
It's a ship, I think. I don't know.
A ship?
Like shipping people on YouTube. You know? Like Joey and Shane make showy or whatever.
They
Someone
make-
asked if we could contact a specific celebrity, but I don't think we're supposed to do
No,
that.
you're not supposed to actually. That's technically known as a seance, and I don't even think it would work with a Ouija board because that is trying to call out on somebody, and you're not supposed to do that, honestly.
So, I'll show you my last text here. It did not say whatever the Ouija board said it was going to say. If you can read it, it says, yes, thank God. So,
Oh, he wasn't right to us.
Ouija board was wrong. Okay, our zombie's real.
Okay, are zombies real?
Could they ever become?
Could zombies ever become real?
Would it be from a disease or a medicine that
What-
someone created?
Okay, does it come from like a disease? No. So are like, not to say just like scientists, but is somebody like does somebody create them? Or does somebody create something to make people zombies? Okay. Is Tupac still alive?
Shut up.
Ding, 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 ding. Did the Illuminati kill Prince?
Nope.
Okay, I also have another question because I heard that Kesha was like part of the Illuminati being on this thing, and I heard that the Illuminati and like was taking her career down because like the trouble she's been going through with her like what do you call it, manager or producer or something, and she like tried to sue him. But we're gonna ask, did the Illuminati cause this?
I don't even really know what the Illuminati is. I never thought it was even real, but...
And I mean, I don't really know what it is. I know something about Triangle and something about Beyonce's in it and something about some other celebrities.
Okay, I've got a kind of a long question. This person, his name is Kenneth Clark. He said, next time, if you don't mind, can you ask the spirit if it knows the spirit that follows me around? I have seen a light blue orb with my own eyes. I have heard my name being called and seen an apparition of a man walk by my bathroom. Also heard a spirit ask if I could talk, or if it could talk to me for a moment after I felt like something was in my room. I'm not afraid or anything, just curious. So,
okay, he is curious if you know the person that follows him around. No. Okay, so in that case, if a spirit is so like, it must have a lot of energy to be able to actually speak and say stuff to you, could that be a bad spirit? But could it also be a good one? So, I mean, it doesn't know.
Guess you'll never know. Oh, this is a person, okay, someone wants us to close our eyes and do the Ouija board or whatever, and we just don't know how to do it. Because we would basically need 2 cameras to, one, show what it's actually saying, because you got to be right down here to even see what it's saying. To actually really
see what it's saying.
Because it's only in that hole, and then you'd have to be able to see us.
So, but then everybody's going to still say, even if we did go through all that trouble to do that, somebody's still going to say, oh, they just made one camera on their face.
Yeah, wow.
And then another camera. Like, 2 different sessions of recording. I can feel somebody saying that. I can feel somebody saying anything.
And honestly, half the time it doesn't even make sense with what it says. So, I mean, we could totally do that if we weren't looking. We could still make it go around and say weird letters.
Yeah.
So.
Before you died, Blue, did you believe that there was an afterlife? No. Was that because of your religious beliefs at the time?
Oh, okay. Does it hurt to die? Wouldn't it matter how you died if it hurt?
Yeah.
I don't know why it would hurt to die. If you died, you wouldn't feel any pain anymore.
Okay.
And it says yes, I'm right.
Okay. Would it depend on, honestly, how you died? Okay, so I think what they're probably talking about, okay, say it's an older age person, and when they say they quote-quote die of old age, does that hurt?
I feel like you just fall asleep and be dead.
Yeah.
This says, okay, do you know what what the fuck is that word? Rastafarians?
Okay.
You know what that is? Yeah.
Okay, Little Blue. I'm just gonna read this. And the way she says it, though, is hard. She,
a boy.
A boy. The way he said it,
I
don't know. I always say she.
Maybe it is girl. I don't remember.
Okay. I have a community of Rastafarians. I'm gonna guess that's how it's said, and no, like, discrimination to how I say it because I just don't know who it is. But I have a community of that live in my zone where I live, and they always talk about Jah, Rastafari, Fairy, and Bob Marley. Could you ask the spirits if Rastafari Fairy is really the way and Bob Marley was a messenger from Jah? Love you. Okay. Was Jah, Rastafari, and or Fari really the way?
Or is it? Does it mean like to follow? Like, is that like a belief? I don't understand.
I'm guessing it's a belief. Okay, was Bob Marley a messenger from Jah? Ouija says no.
Okay, can you ask if haunted dolls like Annabelle and Harold are real? I think some dolls are haunted.
Okay, are haunted dolls like Annabelle and Harold are real? Yes. Okay.
Like, oh my god, like Chucky?
Do they just like, spirits, I've heard they can inhabit things, yes. Yes. Okay, so I feel like, did that Annabelle doll, okay, so I've watched the Annabelle movie, but I've also watched the Scary movie that makes fun of it, where it like actually moves. So I can't remember in the Annabelle movie if it actually moved. So if a spirit inhabit things, it can move it, right? Yes.
Why would it?
But it can't move it like
Walk
a person would move. Can it? Can it move it like a actual person would move? If it's a doll, could it act like an actual person?
Like walk around? No.
No.
Could it teleport?
So if, I can't remember that Annabelle movie, but if they do like actual human actions, then I guess it can't do that.
Mystery surrounding Kurt Cobain.
Oh, I already said I wanted to talk about that.
Someone.
Okay, if nobody knows, and you don't know of Kurt Cobain, obviously, he was the lead singer of, what, Nirvana? Okay, it sound dumb. I knew it was Nirvana, but I'm like, wasn't it Nirvana? Like, I don't know. But,
I'm dumb.
so he was the lead singer of that, and he died on April 18th in some year. I can't remember, but I know that. But there was a theory that he didn't really kill himself, and I've actually watched a lot of videos on this because I'm weird about conspiracy theories. But, so some of the conspiracies were, so it was said he killed himself, but the conspiracy was that Courtney Love, which was his wife, was mad because he had written a note apparently saying he was going to leave Nirvana and he was going to leave her, and so she was mad about that. So one of the conspiracies I've read that I think is the most true, but I don't know, was that she hired someone to kill him, and then they put doses of heroin in him to act like he'd done it to himself, but that he was on so much heroin that he had like 3 doses or 3 syringes, something like that, of heroin in his body, and that was way too much for him to even be able to write or even to be able to function at that point. So they were saying there's no way he could have written that note then, and then also on the note there was different handwriting at the bottom that didn't fit in, but the only thing that made sense to make it a suicide note was the bottom thing that looked like it was in different handwriting. So that was that, and that she either killed him herself or hired like a hitman to kill him. So I'm gonna ask, did Kurt Cobain really kill himself? So, was it because he married Courtney Love? Bo Burnham reference.
For real.
We've asked before, and there is such thing as parallel universes, right? Yes, am I right? Okay.
That's funny.
If so, is there anything currently where you can like, quote, quote, time travel or time warp, or is there like a black hole that you can go into said parallel universes? Okay.
Well, you know the movie Interstellar?
I've never seen it, honestly.
That's the fucking best movie
I was
ever.
gonna watch it and I forgot.
Well, like in that movie, they go through like a different like time warp thing. Like he's in like this world where he can like see them, and I don't know how to.
I need to watch that movie, but
or I would ask about it.
maybe we're done, I guess.
Yeah, that was sorry. I already know this video is gonna be so long, but maybe you'll enjoy it.
Long video time. Oh yes, we very much enjoy talking to you. Did you enjoy talking to us? Yay! We enjoy you, Blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you'd like to stick around the area, we're probably going to play again. So if you'd like to stick around the area, we'll try to talk to you later, but you can go to goodbye now because we got to leave.
For now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, little Blue.
It always goes off the edge when it says
does.
goodbye.
And also, I heard people say that that's bad if it goes off the edge. I've never read that anywhere, I swear. And I've read a bunch of stuff. I've never read that that was bad. It's always happened to me because, like, honestly, for this to sit the way it should and for it to move and go completely on yes,
Yeah.
it's already off. Even if it was like this, if it goes completely on yes, it goes off. No, it doesn't. But that's not the right way to hold it, I'm telling you. But why would they make the words upside down? That's not right. I've never played, okay, I don't know. Maybe that is on different Ouija boards, if there's like really old age ones, they used them like this. It's possible. I really don't know that much on it because I've never heard of that, but I'm
Honestly,
just going to
that
say.
seems more useful to do it like that.
I was just now thinking that too because I was like,
Does that not? But why would we
Because it
have the
doesn't fall
words
off.
upside down and the pictures all don't look like that? Would it work if we tried to do it upside down?
oh no. Okay, in the next video, we might try to do it upside down, like everybody said we're doing it wrong, and see if it works. Thought everybody was dumb, but now I kind of feel I'm dumb. I don't know,
kinda feel
but
I'm dumb.
I've never played with it like that.
I've never
in
seen
my life.
anyone else play like that. Okay, so we asked a bunch of questions. If you have any more, please comment them below or probably on any other video. And most likely we could have already answered it. So be unique.
Be unique.
And you can ask dumb things. I don't know, I think it's funny and interesting.
We like your ideas. Why am I making this noise with my hand right now?
Party noises?
Yeah. I can't even do that. Mine's just air.
Okay, so that's all for this video. It's super long. I hope you liked it. And we'll be back next Wednesday with another Ouija board video, of course. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe. Bye.
Bye. Subscribe.